your chance to win a free car wash from your friends at Butler's. Open your phone's camera app and scan the QR code now for your chance to win. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
The idea of going to college was very intimidating because of the cost. At Thomas, I was definitely able to get scholarships and grants as well as being able to work.
They have such a great financial program.
High school offered a dual enrollment. It was a regular class, but I got college credit for it.
The dual enrollment classes that I took in high school have really cut down on the cost and helped me graduate earlier.
When I got my financial aid package here, I felt valued and they wanted to help me learn. They would go so far to make sure I could come here and get a good education.
I love Thomas.
You have the power to soar. Just shout Kasasa. Get free checking with super rewards with Kasasa and KSW Federal Credit Union. Get cash back on purchases, high interest on balances, or refunds on purchases through Amazon, iTunes, or Google Play, and much more. There's no minimum balance to earn rewards and no monthly maintenance fee. Be your own superhero. Sign up for free checking with Kasasa today at KSW Federal Credit Union in Waterville and Belfast.
CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville, or call 680-6785.
Are you an avid snowmobiler? Well, check out sudtracks.com to get access to trail information, points of interest like gas stations, restaurants, and lodging, and use our trip builder and profile to build trips and share amongst friends. We hope to see you out there.
FormTech Maine is looking to expand its machining workforce. We've been in Clinton for over 55 years and have grown into an 85,000 square foot manufacturing behemoth with 82 employees. We utilize state-of-the-art manufacturing equipment to produce parts for product offerings in coil handling equipment. FormTech Maine offers competitive wages, night shift differential, pension fund, 401k, dental, medical, overtime, and a 4-day work week. FormTech Maine has an incredible internship program and scholarship program with Kennebec Valley Community College. Scan the QR code to learn more about joining the FormTech Maine team. High school students, this concerns you too. Scan the QR code now if you would like to learn more about what career opportunities exist in the machinist trade. Visit formtech-maine.com for more information. The following program was produced by the team at Epic View Studios and generously sponsored by the following local businesses: Hudamaki, Chase Toys, Bowley's Famous Franks, Hammond Lumber, KV Cap, New Dimensions Federal Credit Union, Pliable Marketing, Dow's Quick Stop, Dr. Anna Froman, Kennebec Valley Community College, Reddington Fairview General Hospital, Hannaford Supermarkets, Aquarius Pool and Spa, Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, Sonny's Pizza, Maine State Credit Union, Dixon's Country Market, Northeast Analytical, North Country Car Wash, Thomas College, KSW Federal Credit Union, CrossFit 137, Sled Tracks, Dirigo Vet Care, Height Family of Dealerships, TNB Outback Tavern, Brickyard Hollow Tavern, Butler's Car Wash, Skowhegan Savings Bank, and FormTech. Thank you for watching, and now back to the action.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
For the past 108 years, we've been along for the ride, from generation to generation, sharing the same hopes and dreams. We understand what you want because we want the same thing. Dependability, affordability, no pressure. In other words, a fair deal. It's a long road, but we've got this together.
The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro PowerMax HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
My first experience with KV CAP was when my daughter attended in the fall of 2017. I fell in love with the program and how the teachers were with the students, and I actually decided to switch my major to early childhood education. When I decided to go back to school for my bachelor's degree in early childhood education, KV CAP offered financial support for my tuition and my books so that I could further my career.
Early childhood educators are really able to change the lives of children and families in this community. We work with a lot of families in setting goals and reaching those goals. So not only are we working with the child to help them learn, we're also working with the family to help them make advancements in their life. Working for KV CAP has been beneficial because I know that there's always support and help.
KV CAP supports its employees on many levels. Our insurance programs are amazing with lots of fringe benefits, including massage therapy and acupuncture. Recently we've gotten a weekly CSA box of Farmers Market organic foods weekly.
KV CAP is looking for qualified early childhood staff. If you have a passion for working with young children, visit kvcap.org to apply online today.
Hammond Lumber has earned a level of trust with generations of contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit chasetoysinc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit chasetoysinc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Your home team, Epic View Studios, is giving away 4 front row Maine Celtics tickets. Scan the QR code now and mark your calendar for this epic game on Thursday, March 21st at 7 p.m. at the Portland Expo. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win. Sponsored by Epic View Studios, the leader in live streaming. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786. Education, opportunity, future. The staff at Epic View Studios Production and Marketing are excited to announce our new scholarship program for students who are passionate about pursuing higher education. At Epic View Studios, we believe that education is the key to unlocking one's full potential and creating a better future for oneself and the community. That's why we're committed to providing financial assistance to students who demonstrate academic excellence, leadership, and a strong commitment to making a positive impact in their communities. Our scholarship program is open to all students, regardless of their background or field of study. We believe that everyone deserves a chance to achieve their dreams, and we're proud to be able to support the next generation of leaders and change makers. The staff at Epic View Studios is offering a $500 scholarship to a member of the class of 2024 from the Central Maine area. If your GPA is 2.0 or higher, we strongly encourage you to apply. Scan the QR code now for more information. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great...
Our broadcast on Epic View Studios is about to start, but before the action begins, did you know your business or organization can advertise on Epic View Studios? That's right, your ad could appear on local sports broadcasts to attract new customers from around Maine and around the world. Advertising on Epic View Studios provides a great return on investment and can build brand awareness for your company and keep you top of mind with your customers. If you're interested in learning more and entering to win a free video commercial, scan the QR code on the screen and enter today. Before the broadcast begins, hold your cell phone camera up to the QR code and get all the information. Be sure to act quickly, sponsorship space is limited, and the contest is for a limited time only. Epic View Studios would like to thank our current sponsors who've made today's broadcast possible. This allows fans from around Maine and around the world to watch games for free. So thank you. Now it's time for more exciting action here on Epic View Studios. Enjoy the game.
check.
The Riverhawks beat Gardiner earlier in the year. Tonight, they go for the season sweep with playoff implications on the line. Epic View Studios presents Skowhegan Boys Basketball. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here live from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth at the Don Finley Gymnasium here at Skowhegan Area High School in Skowhegan for tonight's game between Skowhegan and the Gardiner Tigers. Today's game brought to you by Huhtamaki Packaging, now hiring at huhtamaki.com. Pliable Marketing, create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow. Reddington Fairview General Hospital in Skowhegan. Bully's Famous Franks in Waterville. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Ave in Fairfield. KB Cap online at kbcap.org. Kennebec Valley Community College online at kvcc.me.edu. KSW Federal Credit Union in Waterville and Belfast. Dr. Anna Froman in Benton. Northeast Analytical in Winslow. New Dimensions Federal Credit Union in Waterville, Winslow, and Skowhegan. Butler's Car Wash in Madison and Skowhegan. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, 948-5700. T&B Outback Tavern in Skowhegan. Brickyard Hollow Brewing Company in Skowhegan. CrossFit 137 in Waterville. Visit CrossFit137.com. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. Dixon's Family Market in Benton. Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. Heights Family of Dealerships. Call 474-3371. Sonny's Pizza, 207-453-7624. Main State Credit Union on Waterville and Augusta and Gray and Rockland. And Thomas College, visit thomas.edu. Skowhegan Savings Bank online at skowhegan.com. And Form Tech Maine, Hinkley Road in Clinton. We bring in Josh Hunt, and Josh, obviously you take a look at the matchup between these two teams. The Riverhawks 3-8, the Gardiner Tigers at 2-9, and this one has playoff implications even.
It really does have playoff implications tonight. The Skowhegan Riverhawks are coming in on what they hope to be the end of a 7-game losing streak. Their 3 wins were in the earlier part of the season. They've got wins over Gardiner, where they met once before, a 2-point win at Gardiner. They beat Hampton Academy, and they also beat Bangor this year. They have some quality losses. Quality losses were, games that they were in that they probably could have won. One of them being the undefeated Mount Blue Cougars. They were in that game all the way up to just about 3 minutes left in the end of that one, and also a 4-point game against Camden Hills.
Just about set to go. We'll step aside for the national anthem as we get ready for the opening tip between Skowhegan and Gardiner.
Rusty Hopkins, Richard Doan, and Matt Gorman. Would you please rise while we play the national anthem?
So just about set to go here between Skowhegan and Gardiner, and like you said, this one really between these two teams, fairly similar games against fairly similar opponents.
Yeah, well, we've got currently today's main heel point standings came out. Skowhegan is the 8 seed and Gardiner is the 10 seed. Currently with the the season left. Both teams have, well, Gardiner has 5 games left remaining in the season after this one. Skowhegan has 6. A win tonight could be enough heel points, especially if you're Skowhegan, to lock yourself into at least the 8th spot for the tournament.
So with that being said, we're ready for the opening tip. As we know, Ryan Donahue will start things off here for Skowhegan as he wins a tip. He's one of their best players at 6'7". He's a senior. He'll play a big role here tonight. And one of the things we'll notice right out of the gate is the size differential between these two teams. That's something that Skowhegan wants to try and exploit here tonight. Gardiner knows they need to be tight on defense. They got to be good rebounding the ball. Tom Netto certainly knows that this is a big game, wants to play better at home, good opportunity to do it and try and get certainly those heel points like Josh mentioned. Also, Aaron Tolman, the head coach for Gardiner, comes into this one. He's got 2 of his top players, Zach Kristen and Brady Atwater. He talked to me about, he also did say they are without Brady Davidson, who's out with a shoulder injury for the rest of the year. So Gardiner here looking to try and get the first bucket of the game as that one goes off the back rim, rebounded by the Riverhawks, and back up the floor they come. Controlled here by Aiden McGinty, got tripped up there at the top of the perimeter.
Gonna get a foul.
7:12 to go here in the first. See our first foul here so far tonight. Goes against Braden Elliott.
You know, the scouting report's really been out there against the Riverhawks. You know, pressure the basketball, put as much pressure on it as you can, and really stop Donahue from getting touches in the paint.
Here's a chance from outside as the Riverhawks trying to heat it up. Jackson Height for 3. Like to see him get going as Skowhegan, if they can hit from outside and have that inside presence, it's going to be a really tough matchup here for Gardiner.
Well, that's the big thing there. You know you have Fitzgerald, who just got a great rebound there, and you know you have Donahue, but somebody else has got to step up for the Riverhawks. Maybe that's Height tonight.
Yeah, right out of the gate, early bucket. So this one will be inbounded here by McGinty. Good student section on hand for the Riverhawks. As Skowhegan looks to try and build on this 3-point lead. Long shot there off the mark for Fitzgerald. Rebounded underneath. Fairley gets it back out. Now underneath again. Put back in this time by Fitzgerald for 2.
Second and third chance opportunities. I'm sure that Gardiner is going to address that if that continues.
Long shot here is no good on the shot by Braden Elliott.
You know, Gardiner playing back-to-back here, and maybe a little fatigue. They won last night against Brunswick.
Yeah, they pulled away in that final few minutes. They had trouble closing games out. But when I talked with Aaron Toman before the game, he said they were able to close that one out. Really proud of his group for that. Comes back up into the front court for Skowhegan. Fairley drops it off along the baseline. Now driving is McGinty. And this one
out of
bounds. Going to be a turnover here.
You know, turnovers have also been part of the monster that has really plagued the Riverhawks this year. Unforced errors have been a real problem for them on the offensive side.
5:48 to go here in the first. 5-0 the lead here for Skowhegan. Driving along the baseline is Elliott. Tries to put one up. Blocked there. And right back the other way comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to drive here. Spins around. Top of the key. Down low. Donahue had it slip through his fingertips. And it goes out of bounds, though, off Gardiner.
A little no-look over-the-top pass there. Even Donahue wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I noticed about Donahue really is the senior leadership. When he makes a mistake, he's always pointing to himself saying, my bad, my bad. He takes ownership of it, and I think that's something he's probably carried down to some of the younger players as well, that it's okay to make a mistake and just own it, you know, and he has done that. He's a great leader on this team and fantastic athlete, as we know.
It's so very important, especially when you haven't been on the winning ways. Nice little drive
This one will fall through. That one took a while, but it goes down. 7-0 to start the game here for Skowhegan.
It's a good little run.
We go under 5 minutes here to go in the first. Top of the key, thrown up there by Elliott. That one's no good. Rebound by Donahue. Donahue, class president,
class of 2024 valedictorian, and does it on the floor as well.
Future's awful bright for that young man.
He started the year winning the Student of the Month, and he hasn't stopped continuing that success all year long. Also a great soccer player. We talked about that before. First team.
Oh, stolen away.
Stolen away here by Gardiner. Back the other way as Atwater goes toward the bucket. He took a shot there to his hip. As he gets back up, laboring a bit. But he'll go to the line here. 4:30 to go in the first. Try and get the first buckets of the inning for the Tigers.
Well, Atwater did a good job being strong there.
So Atwater here at the line. First one, nothing but net.
Well, Gardiner's broke the ice.
Second one upcoming here for Atwater. Student section tries to give him trouble, but nothing but net again on that one.
Here's the press, little 2-2-1 press coming at him. Skowhegan's seen nothing but presses all year long.
Height able to get it over to McGinty. Outlet pass up to Donahue. Quickly ahead to Fitzgerald. Long three. He liked the look, couldn't get it to go. Back the other way. Gardiner turns it over at midcourt. Fitzgerald quickly downloaded Donahue. Couldn't get him the basketball. And right back the other way now comes Elliott. Elliott looking to drive. Kicks it back outside. Tigers here with the ball. Long look. That one's off the mark. And controlled again by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald dribbles through his legs.
Closely guarded here.
Yeah, good defense here by Gardiner as he puts one up. And now we'll get a foul here for a push.
Elliott in a foul from behind there. But he did a nice job there trying to get to the high side of the screen. And he did a nice job going from the left, going from the right to the left, but coming back from the left to the right. Kind of got caught into it.
No good on the first one for Fitzgerald. Take this time to remind you about Hudemaki and Waterville now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Hudemaki, company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits in a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hudemaki Inc., the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit hudemaki.com. So Fitzgerald there makes the second. And now Skowhegan here goes back to defense, leading 8-2.
Nice
Peacock trying to put one up there. Peacock is a player to keep an eye on as he moves the ball in the front court. He comes off the bench for the Tigers. He had 15 points off the bench last night against Brunswick. That's sophomore.
That's tough to do.
So he's been a bright spot for the Tigers. Right now they're going to need a little bit of a rally. They're down 8-2, 3:26 to go here in Skowhegan. We'll come back after this here on Epic View Studios.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team,
and welcome back here in Skowhegan as the Riverhawks come back up the floor. Greg Glenn and Josh Hunt with you here as the ball comes over to the near side. Now brought back along the wing by Clifford. Long shot there. There's Fitzgerald for three.
Bring it up.
Well, that's the thing as you take a look at the Skowhegan team. If he starts to get hot, Gardiner's going to have their hands full for sure.
And there's a turnover.
So now it'll be Skowhegan with the ball underneath the basket here. With 3:03 to go here in the first.
Little player to player this time, not a zone trap. Gonna look to run jump here. If you're 2 feet away from the basketball, you're supposed to go double it. There's the double.
Skowhegan trying to handle it here. They get it up to Trevor Austin. Austin has it back top of the perimeter. Left-hand side over to Fairley. Fairley looking to go into the paint. Trying to put one up. That one was blocked. We're going to get a push here underneath with 2:42 to go here in the first. 11-2. Skowhegan with the lead. As Fairley goes to the line. First one upcoming here. Goes through. Remind you about Pliable Marketing, helping high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Also, congratulations today to the 2023 Pliable Athletes of the Year. Maddie Niles from Lawrence High School, who we've seen here on Epic View Studios, and also Caleb Manuel from the University of Georgia. 2:35 to go here in the first. 12-2, the lead for Skowhegan. This one falls through, and Gardiner's got things going again. That's Zach Kristen.
Nice little backdoor cut there.
He is their leading scorer, averaging about 10.5 per game. They're going to want to get him going. Fitzgerald here,
screen.
long look off the back rim, and taken there by Fairley. Back out again. Woo! Oh, Fitzgerald says the first one didn't fall. I'll step a little further away.
Woo! Boy, he's heating up.
Back-to-back threes. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Right-hand side is Peacock. Tries to put one through. Rebounded there by Donahue.
It's almost like Skowhegan has come out of this one instead. There's no way we're losing tonight.
Yeah, not tonight. As this one goes down to the floor, fight for it, and it's controlled there by Gardiner.
Great hustle play.
Yeah. Anthony Rivera eventually getting the ball to Elliott. Now Elliott, long look. Got it! Splash! Needed that one. As it closes the gap now to 8. Up ahead to Donahue.
It's a man press. I'm really surprised they just don't clear.
Fitzgerald had it whacked away from him.
3 on 1.
They back the other way off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Gardiner. Everybody else was down the other end of the floor. 1:08 to go here in the first, and everybody was trying to get back.
Yeah, Coach Netto's going to talk about this one. It's a turnover leading to a transition. That's the real thing that's getting to him right there. You got to take care of the basketball. You had it in the front court, and all of a sudden you made an inadvertent pass that was really not even pestered, and then it led to a layup. Now you've let Gardiner right back into the game.
Yeah, one of the things he talked about with me before this game here tonight was they've got to execute, and then he said we also just can't turn the ball over. And that's one of the reasons why he's going to be fired up about that as two teams come back out onto the floor with 1:08 to go here in the first. Skowhegan with the lead, 15-9.
Yeah, one of the struggles that Skowhegan has had this year is reading and reacting to what type of press is being thrown at them. This one here is a man press, so they just need to clear. Get the ball to the point guard and go.
Fairly underneath the basket. Back out to Clifford, pulls it back outside. Height will get ready to check into the game here as Fitzgerald had it whacked away from him. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with Skowhegan. I think here they're going to try to use some of that size again with Height coming back in, 6'3" guard, a junior. And they'll get the ball in here to Donahue. Handled by Clifford, had it knocked out of his hands. And back the other way, here again comes Gardiner, trying to get a little 2-on-1 action going off the front rim. No good there for Peacock. And stolen away by Clifford.
You know, Rivera had the lane there. Probably should have shot that one.
Clifford at midcourt. Over to Jackson Height. Height had an early 3 in this one. Fitzgerald's got back-to-back threes, and he's got 9 here tonight. Tries to crash toward the boards, and we're going to see a foul here. It's going to go against Gardiner's Dylan Elliott. He's a senior guard, 5'9", also the brother of Braden Elliott, who we've seen a lot of alreting.
You know, that's a little different look that Skowhegan just gave there that we haven't really seen much of this year. A little two-man game in the half-court set there. You know, using Donahue as a screen and allowing an isolation there for Fitzgerald to try to maybe do his thing. Got him to the free throw line.
Yep. Fitzgerald 1 of 3 from the line here tonight. Second one upcoming with 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter. That one's good. So Gardiner here has a chance for the final shot. They'll bring it up the floor. Cody Dingwell with it.
Double screen coming here.
Dingwell back outside to Peacock. Peacock, pop-up jumper off the back rim. Gets his own rebound at the buzzer and can't get it to fall. So Skowhegan will take a 16-9 lead to the second quarter when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Dominated the board so far.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn with you here along with Josh Hunt. Glad to be with you on a Friday night from Skowhegan. And you take away, a few things here from that first quarter. Josh, what'd you see?
Really, the Skowhegan Riverhawks have done a great job on the glass. They're still struggling a little bit throwing the ball around, but they're doing a really nice job on the defensive rebounding end. They've limited the Tigers to one shot and typically done. There's been a couple of offensive rebounds that they've let up, but for the most part, they've done a pretty good job on the glass. Little zone here.
So Skowhegan will start in the zone as Skowhegan, again, tries to clamp down defensively. Gardiner, again, not afraid to shoot the three ball, and there's another one from Braden Elliott. His second three of the night. He's got 6. He leads the Tigers in scoring.
Wow. Come right out and play zone, and they hit a 3. That's not what you wanted to do when you made the adjustment.
Yeah, not a big kid to it, just 5'6", but he can shoot. Far side handled by Austin. Now down low, trying to get it underneath there is McGinty. Long look outside for Clifford. 3.
Big shot there for Clifford.
His first bucket here tonight makes it 19-12.
Ooh, almost traveled.
Long look here. That one off the front rim, this time from Peacock. Ball trickles underneath the basket, where it's claimed there by Skowhegan's Dominic Clifford. Right-hand side now to Height. Height drives into the paint, throws one up the back glass, kisses it through.
Nice job there by Height.
He's got 5. Here's a drive penetration from Elliott, back outside. Handled now as it comes the other way. Peacock trying to drive now, gives it up to Elliott, who goes to the paint. This one back outside, no good on the shot by Peacock, pulled down again by Clifford. Clifford's had some pretty good rebounds for being one of the smaller players on the floor.
Yeah, he's found himself in the right place at the right time. Well, that was a forced shot.
The shot there by Trevor Austin was blocked, but he'll be heading to the line here after the foul.
Austin, a sophomore, getting some playing time here. When things are 7-game losing streak, you gotta try to find some different mixes. And I'm sure that's what Coach Netto has been doing here, is trying to get some of his younger players on there with some of his more senior players. Trying to find that right mixture on the floor.
As Donahue heads back into the game. Doing a little bit of coaching over there with Aiden McGinty, who comes off. And that second one goes through for Austin. Austin will come out. Back in is Fitzgerald.
It's good minutes right there.
Yep. So Gardiner back in the front court, looking to try and get something going again. Now they're down by 10. Dingwell back outside the arc. Spins, trying to work on Height. Goes to the corner. That shot's off the mark.
One shot.
Peacock's gone a little cold here. Long look for Clifford.
Oh, he's feeling it.
The big dog trying to get it done. 5:50 to go here in the second. And
here's our replay.
You take a look. I'm going to call him the big orange dog, right? So you got Clifford, the big red dog, but I'm saying he's not 5'6", but hey, he shoots it big,
There go veterinary replay there. What a great shot by Clifford.
The veterinary replay works well with the Orange Dog. 5:50 to go here in the second. 25-12. Skowhegan has jumped out in front. And you take a look at the way this game has gone, you got to think that Tom Netto's got to be pretty happy.
He's got to be pleased with what he's seen, and he's been able to expand his bench a little bit here, and that's going to make him happy too. He's getting some of his younger players a little bit more playing time here tonight, and maybe that's just exactly the spark that they need to know that there's a standard that's there, and if you're not meeting this standard, then perhaps somebody else can.
Yep. Take this time to remind you about the Height family of dealership, located in Skowhegan. The Height family of dealership, located also in Farmington and Madison. In addition to Skowhegan, no matter where you are, they put you first. As they like to say, you put us first in sales, we put you first in service. Call 474-3371. 5:30 to go here in the second. Gardiner right now moving the ball around pretty good.
A little zone here, shown by Skowhegan coming out of the timeout.
Long look, that one off the back rim. And back the other way. Chance now ahead for Fitzgerald. Looking for a long look. That one doesn't go down. And back the other way. Handled here by Gardiner in the corner. Again, another shot. This one doesn't fall. Again, Gardiner almost seems like they're forcing some outside shots right now, and they're not falling. That one didn't go down for Atwater. Back the other way is Donahue for two.
Nice job running the floor there by the big man.
I'll say those are his first two here tonight.
He got the defensive rebound and scored the layup on the other end. That was a really nice job running the floor.
I feel like Gardiner needs a bucket here.
They really do.
They haven't hit on their last few trips.
They really shouldn't settle for a jump shot.
Well, and that one's off the mark. So Rivera comes up empty on that trip up the floor, and you can see Aaron Toman knows they've got to get something going here offensively. They're going to get fortunate here and that they'll get the ball back. 4:23 to go here in the second. Height comes out of the game.
He was just way too open there.
Yep. And I think this is a key moment in this game. Gardiner has a chance to try and keep this thing somewhat close. Pop-up jumper there. That one falls through for Dingwell.
Ooh, bringing down rain. Nice little jump shot.
And take a look at the way that Gardiner has scored here tonight. They've got 3 threes.
Yeah.
And they've got 14 points. Here's a chance now, driving for Fairley, off the glass, no good. Donahue trying to use his size, puts that one back up. That is the difference in this game here tonight. Potentially is Donahue underneath. He had 2 looks at that one.
Oh, well, that's a 7th rebound.
Yeah. So he's got 2 more there. He's got 4 here tonight. But just dominating the boards underneath. This one from outside, that one's an air ball, and it go out of bounds.
Well, Dingwell with a little bit of a heat check there, just trying to see if the oven's on, and, well, found out it's a little cold.
And with 3:27 to go here in the second quarter, it's 29-14. We'll remind you about Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, a family-owned and operated business. Founded in 2002, they have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. Also brought to you today by Dr. Anna Froman, a naturopathic specialist located in Benton. If you're not getting the results you need with your current PCP, call Dr. Anna Froman. Now accepting new patients. Call 544-6786 today. 3:27 to go here in the second quarter. 29-14 the lead for Skowhegan.
Well, Coach Toman is going to be talking about some things, and you know, if I had the ear to bend, you know, I'd get the clipboard out there a little bit and talk about one of the things that they're doing offensively in the half-court set. They're settling for jump shots without getting penetration. We know that they don't have a big man underneath, but the ball still needs to get into the scoring area and come back out for you to have a higher percentage shot. Also, defensively, they got to ramp up the intensity. Skowhegan's been known to throw the ball all over the gym. They've got to put some pressure on.
Here comes a bit of pressure as they try and break through it here. Carter Neto trying to go toward the bucket, and he's going to end up at the line after getting fouled. 3:18 to go here in the second. Neto, a freshman, 5'11". First one upcoming here at the line. He'll get a second chance at it as Dominic Clifford comes out of the game, into the game. Aiden McGinty. That one for Neto goes down. 1 of 2.
Height checks back into the game for him.
3:15 to go in the second. Elliott hands the ball off on the left side of the perimeter to Atwater. Now back out again. Gardiner works the perimeter. Now there's some penetration.
Yeah,
Dingwell got down there but just couldn't get the bucket to fall.
Yeah.
Bounce pass ahead now for McGinty. Up across the floor. Lost his dribble here. Gets it to Donahue. Donahue, oh, nice pass. Beautiful move there by Donahue to get it to Fitzgerald, cutting down along the baseline for 2.
Nice basketball right there. That's team basketball.
Well, and you can tell those two have teamed up before, and they've got good chemistry. As now Fitzgerald underneath the basket got fouled, got a little physical. And the foul here is going to go against Braden Elliott, and Elliott's got his second.
He's got to be careful here because mistakes happen in 2s and 3s. Don't let that frustration get to him.
Back across midcourt is Fitzgerald. Along the left side, looking to try and cut toward the arc here, and leaves it off left-hand side for McGinty. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay here with Skowhegan. So a chance here now from the baseline. Skowhegan's always a tough spot to try and get that ball in from. They'll get it back to the tallest man on the floor. Good option there. Fitzgerald lost his dribble. Sends it back out. Height's got to hustle after it, but it was already headed out of play.
That's what we've been talking about. You know, tonight we haven't really seen that Skowhegan team. And let's hope that they don't show up here because they really need a victory tonight. If you're a Gardiner fan, you're like, oh, well, they do throw it all over the place.
32-14 right now. Gardiner needs a bucket. They'd like to get a little bit of a run here. We're going to see a foul here. It's going to go against Fitzgerald on a hold. And Gardiner will inbound the ball. It's the first team foul on Skowhegan. So it'll be inbounded here. Checking out of the game is McGinty. Into the game again is Clifford. Off the inbounds pass, Rivera. Long shot, no good. Donahue picks up the rebound. Back up the floor they come. In transition, left-hand side, Clifford. Down low to Donahue, working along that paint, and spins one home.
Triple team.
2 more for Donahue, he's got 6. Tigers looking to try and get some penetration here. Long look outside for Trace Moody, no good. Comes back the other way now. Led ahead there by Clifford, and then his shot was blocked. It'll stay here with Skowhegan as Clifford squeegees the floor, sprawling out on the baseline.
Well, you know, he's got to show off the muscles there for a little bit.
Inside, oh, good look there to get it to Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald's having a quiet night. By quiet, I mean.
He's got 2 more. He's got 4 here in the second quarter. And after 2 big threes, there's a splash. That's what Gardiner needs.
They really needed that bucket. They really did.
Trace Moody able to hit. Now Fitzgerald looking to throw one up, deflected, and will go out of play. Gonna go back here to Gardiner. It's a 20-point lead right now for Skowhegan. Doesn't feel like it, though.
Fatigue looks like it's setting in a little bit here on some of the Tigers. See a lot of heavy chest.
34 seconds to go. Back out to Elliott. Around the arc to Atwater. Back again. Dylan Elliott drives down the lane, puts it through.
Great penetration. Better opportunity for scoring.
I imagine Skowhegan will hold here for the final shot, especially up 36-18. This pass is deflected. Donahue has to come in and scoop it up. Long look. Neto no good. And thrown back in, but a blind pass will come back the other way. Long look. No good. As the first half comes to an end, 36-18. Skowhegan with the lead. We'll come back with the second half for you here on Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Huhtamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Huhtamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Huhtamaki team. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
For the past 108 years, we've been along for the ride. From generation to generation, sharing the same hopes and dreams. We understand what you want because we want the same thing. Dependability, affordability, no pressure. In other words, a fair deal. It's a long road, but we've got this together.
The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro PowerMax HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
For the past 108 years, we've been along for the ride. From generation to generation, sharing the same hopes and dreams. We understand what you want because we want the same thing. Dependability, affordability, no pressure. In other words, a fair deal. It's a long road, but we've got this together.
The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro PowerMax HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
And welcome back here to Skowhegan Area High School. Greg Glenn and Josh Hunt with you as we get ready for the second half. And Josh, an update from out of town.
Well, the Lady Tigers and the boys are both having equal problems this evening. Both teams are having a low-scoring affair. 18 scored by the boys in the first half, and it's 35-15 in the middle of the third period down in Gardiner.
So the girls for Skowhegan getting it done, boys for Skowhegan getting it done. We go to the third here in Skowhegan, 36-18. The lead as we start the second half. On the floor, McGinty along with Fitzgerald, and a steal quickly here by Elliott. Trying to come in and it knocked away. So Fitzgerald, like we said, on the floor here along with Donahue. And also Fairley out there along with Height to start this second half for Skowhegan. And blocking foul there goes against, and that's something we talked about a little bit earlier with Braden Elliott getting into a little bit of foul trouble. Now he's, I would say, in that category with 3 fouls here as we start this third quarter.
Yeah, you know, picking that one up real quick there. He's got to be careful not to get the fourth one.
Elliott Dingwell along with his brother Dylan Elliott and Zach Kristen, as we said, their leading scorer on the floor here to start the second half for Gardiner. Try to get it underneath the basket to Atwater. This one outside. Long look there for Dingwell. Doesn't fall.
Nice long rebound there by Height.
McGinty able to avoid the defense. Got it to Height. Now to Donahue. Bounce pass goes away. As tried to get it underneath to Fairley, but couldn't get his hands on it.
You know, Elliott's going to shoot his shots. He's gonna use his opportunities here because, you know, his intensity on the defensive end has not turned down any since picking up that third foul.
Here's a chance now for Braden Elliott to drive, top of the key, and he traveled going up and then came down. He's frustrated by it. Back up the floor it comes Fitzgerald with it. Along the right-hand side. Over to Clifford. Long look here for Fairley. He decides to try and get it to Donahue. Donahue on the floor, picks up the ball and gets it off to Height. Height now trying to work it inside and throws one up. Rebound comes down, pulled away by Gardiner. Quickly in transition, Dingwell up ahead. Got it to Atwater. Atwater gets it back outside the arc. Looking to drive here, goes down along the lane, throws it off the front rim and got it to roll over it and in. Now, Zach Kristen comes up limping here as he heads to the bench. That's their best player on the floor, and we will have to keep an eye on that situation.
We're definitely going to wrap that up if it doesn't swell up.
So Skowhegan will get the ball back in bounds here and leading by 16 points. Height has a long look, and that's off the front rim. Gardiner right back the other way. Here's Dylan Elliott off the glass and down. So that's an important bucket there here in this second half to try and cut into this Skowhegan lead. Here's a long look. Yes, sir. Big one there for Dominic Clifford. He's got 3 3-pointers here tonight and has 9 points. As this one, a nice little lean in there by Elliott to draw the foul and then go to the line.
You know, that's really the challenge with a 2-2-1 zone trap. Once the trap gets broken in the front court, it's very difficult to rotate back to find the shooter. Give up a lot of open shots with that zone trap look if you can't get the initial steal.
Elliott misses on the first. He's got 6 in this one so far. Second one is good. And not good news here for Tiger fans. Zach Kristen is going to head down the tunnel. This one back the other way now. Dominic Clifford trying to pass it underneath to Fairley. Stolen away. Here comes Gardiner on a 2-on-0 fast break, and it goes through for Dylan Elliott.
Got a little bit of a run here by the Tigers, trying to claw their way back into this one.
Started out with a strong start here in this third quarter. It's now 39-25. Stopping the bleeding there was Fitzgerald, who tried to put up a 3. Instead, it got blocked. And now a chance here underneath on the rebound. Donahue going to head to the line.
There are good shots and there are forced shots.
Mind you that KV Cap is offering free preschool enrollment for MSAD number 49 and 54 and RSU 19 in the Waterville school systems. Enroll today at kvcap.org. Donahue's second is good. As Gardner now down 15. Dylan Elliott drives into the paint, kicks it back out. We talked about that penetration earlier. There it is. And it leads to a bucket for Gardner. Brady Atwater driving down the lane. He's their second leading scorer. He's averaging just over 10 points per game. And he's going to head to the line here to try and make it a 3-point play.
That's a great job being aggressive, taking the ball to the rim. Good help side defense there. Usually should shut that penetration off.
And this one is back to the top of the key, controlled here by Gardner. And trying to get a bucket was Rivera, but comes up empty. Fitzgerald back across midcourt. 4:30 to go here in the third. Height has it back out at midcourt. Looking for some help. Now drives down the left side of the lane, inside to Donahue. Donahue had it ripped away from him by Rivera. And they call this one against Gardner again. This time it's going to go against Brady Atwater. Atwater picks up his second.
Now, Height had a lane there. I know that he was trying to get his teammate involved, but he had a layup. There's a 3.
Look there, no good on the shot by Clifford. Rebounded outside by Elliott. On the right wing to Dingwell. Outside, hands it off, and then hitting it is Brady Atwater for 3.
Got it down to 10.
Well, this is scary for Skowhegan. I think we're going to see a timeout here if they don't score on this possession.
Coach Nettle might explode.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
And he's going to talk it over. He's going to take a full. We'll take it with him. 3:50 to go here in the third. A 10-point lead all of a sudden for Skowhegan when we come back on Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chi-Net. Bring your family to ours and join the Huhtamaki team. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
And welcome back here in Skowhegan as you get a good look there at Tom Netto in his 11th season behind the bench for the Riverhawks. And he certainly had a few messages for the team during that timeout. Now, what will they do with it? Here's Clifford. We talked about a key kind of possession there late in the second quarter when Gardiner was starting to really feel like they were losing their grip on even maybe having a chance at a comeback. And they were able to hang around. And I think that that's going to be a key here as Skowhegan now heads to the line with Fitzgerald. But they are right back in this game, Josh.
There's an old set right there. That was a Coach Dick Meter set that they just went to. It's it's usually called, it was once called wing fist, where a screen comes out to the wing and a penetrating the pitch there. And that was a really nice job there by Fitzgerald getting that ball into the paint. That's how you stop a run. You get to the free throw line, you get penetration, you slow things down a little bit.
Fitzgerald here misses the second, then gets it to Donahue underneath, and that's what they wanted to do from the start, and they're going to try and get back to it.
There, 9th rebound.
9 points for Donahue here tonight. Long look for Rivera, no good. Rebounded here by Donahue. He got tied up, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of Gardiner. And back into the game is going to be Braden Elliott, who, as we said, got into some foul trouble with 3 fouls.
It's a good substitution. He brings a lot of defensive intensity.
Long pass back to Rivera, and he stepped over the line, over and back. So that backcourt violation is going to lead to a turnover. Skowhegan now's when you feel that opportunity for Skowhegan to build that lead back up again, especially where they've just made kind of a mental mistake to try to climb back into the game. They were on their way, and now they got it back to Donahue underneath, barely outside. You know, the other thing, too, here, in my mind, Josh, take some time off the clock. There's no need to rush.
Well, you lost 7 games in a row. You're not used to winning.
And this one's stolen away. Here comes Elliott. Dylan Elliott puts on the brakes. Long look there. Decided to pull it down as Braden Elliott takes it to the basket. Rebound stripped there by Donahue. Hassled a little bit coming back up the floor.
11 rebounds for the big fella.
This is Clifford, right-hand side. Over to Austin. Austin drives into the paint, throws one off the glass. Donahue tries to put it back, gets another chance, and it's good.
I think he's just padding stats now. 13, the glass man.
Chance now for Gardner, back the other way. Skowhegan's got it back to 15. Now I think, again, key possession here for Gardiner. Skowhegan had a few there when it got down to 10. Gardner's got a big one here.
If you're Gardiner, you just want to keep it at 10.
Peacock trying to drive. And we'll see a blocking foul here. We'll send Peacock to the line. And taking a look out on the floor, Zach Kristen, by the way, going out with that ankle injury, which, as we said, their top scorer, they're going to get him back. Wow. So they made that little bit of a run, all with him in the locker room. And it looks like they've taped up his ankle there, which certainly aggravated earlier. And now sinking that one through the cylinder is Peacock. Here's Donahue across midcourt. Lost his dribble. Tosses it over to the corner now as it's handled here by McGinty. He lost a handle on it. Back outside. They slow it down for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to drive. Oh, crossed over. Broke the ankles there of Dylan Elliott and then buries the bucket.
That was pretty.
Yep. Shots now for Gardiner on a drive by Atwater. That one's no good. Gardner's going to be in trouble here. They're going to be thinking about a timeout, especially if Skowhegan scores on this possession. Pop-up jumper comes up short on the shot by McGinty. Quick substitution here. Trace Moody will come into the game for Gardiner, replaces Brady Atwater.
You know, you work so hard to get that thing down to 10, and now all of a sudden you've gone back to the things that didn't work for you.
Yeah. This one comes back in now, handled by Fitzgerald. Back out by midcourt. Under a minute to go here in the third. Fitzgerald with it here, trying to drive along the baseline. Puts it off the glass. Nice move there. Great hands by Fitzgerald.
Oh, this is great leadership, taking this thing over.
Long look on the other side, though. Not going away quietly. Trace Moody from downtown.
Trace Moody comes into the game and makes his presence felt.
Back to 15 again. Out for Austin. Now McGinty drives down the paint. Oh, nice pass underneath to Donahue for two. Well, that was the key to success here tonight for Skowhegan. And Ryan Donahue has 13 points, and he'll head to the line.
Oop, and the harm.
Donahue, who is looking at schools like Wake Forest, Duke, Colby, Yale, Princeton, Dartmouth, taking 4 AP courses, smart kid, and can certainly hit the shots as well as hit the books.
That's a lengthy list right there.
Gardiner with the ball, 5 seconds to go. Shot from downtown for Peacock. That one goes off the back cylinder. And underneath we have 3 seconds. And with 9/10 of a second to go, long look there as Fitzgerald fires one down the floor. And the horn sounds. 53-35 as we take a break. We'll come back here from Skowhegan and finish this one for you on Epic View Studios.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
It's going to be their 3, or the Skowhegan 3. Take a look at the Dirigo Veterinary replay. How about this one from Gardiner as they look to try and get that bucket. And you see them come up the floor here. And then, so then we've got a game here all of a sudden, 53-35. And I think the first few minutes here are going to be telling.
It absolutely is going to be telling. This is the place where if you're Gardiner, you've got to get back to putting some defensive pressure on the basketball. You've got to start switching things up again like you once were doing with your press. On a made basket, they were alternating between a man and a zone press, and it does confuse the Riverhawks backcourt. They do throw the ball around. They are susceptible to the turnover. That's how they were able to get onto a run.
So now here we start the fourth. Fitzgerald, left-hand side, working it here. Driving is McGinty. Puts one up, and it's good. Well, that's what we were talking about. A quick bucket here to start this fourth quarter for Skowhegan. Sets the tone. Skowhegan does not want to see the Tigers claw their way back into this game. They came close. They were within 10. This one into the paint. The shot is off the mark there for Kristen. Again, he was injured earlier, came back in this game. You wonder if he's 100%. Long look there for Fitzgerald. Does not fall. Quick outlet pass up now across midcourt. Atwater had it stolen away. Great defense by Jack Fitzpatrick. Comes over to the corner. Height looking to drive. Puts it up a second time. Got that one to go.
Nice second effort there by Height.
Aiden Elliott with the ball here for Gardiner. He comes into the paint. Floater, and he's fouled as he goes to the basket. 6:48 to go in the fourth. 57-35. Skowhegan with the lead.
You know, one of the things that I'm sure that Coach Neto is talking about here a little bit is how to sustain a run, how to keep on a run. You know, you had 2 really great defensive rebounds, and you had 2 successful times down on the offensive side where you had good looks. And then the third time, which would categorize yourself on a run, you shot one from the hash mark. Like, that's not how you sustain a run.
And this one goes down at the line for Elliott. So it's 20-point lead. Look at Skowhegan here in this, last little stretch. We're able to extend this with their offensive shooting, and they've really slowed things down. They've been a little bit more strategic, I think, with their possessions.
Rotating the bench again.
Yeah, they definitely are doing that too. As you mentioned that, obviously Donahue coming back into the game now along with Fairley. And that provides them with some good depth. That's one of the things too that Skowhegan does have to their advantage. They've got a bunch of young players.
Especially Gardiner coming on a back-to-back time.
Yeah, that's true. That's tough for Gardiner. Talk about them. They had a 64-50 victory last night against Brunswick. And before that, they had lost 9 in a row. Emotional high last night, I think, for them too as well, beating that Brunswick team.
Oh, sure.
As Atwater tries to get in there and able to put it through for 2.
The efforts here, though, they're looking at that run jump, and they almost generate a turnover. They do.
By the way, Atwater now with 9. And we go under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Reddington Fairview General Hospital is located in Great Skowhegan, where they have independent critical access hospital providing quality comprehensive health services located at 46 Fairview Ave in Skowhegan. Learn more at rfgh.net. Controlled here by the Tigers. Cody Dingwell back outside the arc, looking to drive, ran into Donahue. Long look for Atwater, no good. Tries to get his own rebound. Donahue goes after him, and we'll get a push here. Boley's Famous Franks on College Ave in Waterville is giving away a $20 gift card each game. Look for the Boley's Famous Franks commercial on this broadcast. For more information, have your camera phone ready, and good luck. Gardiner trying to inbound the ball here. They get it finally to Dingwell, and the pass comes back out to midcourt. Corralled there by Elliott to avoid the backcourt violation. Now drives to the top of the key, throws it up. Oh, nice job there. Great individual effort. Already hurt his shoulder. As he fell down, he's going to just try to muscle his way back up. And that's not a good sign. So he's going to come over here to the bench and get that looked at. And it's been a tough one here for Gardiner to have some of their best players go down. So,
yeah, he really outdid himself with that circus shot underneath, but he paid for it.
Yep. So Donahue here to inbound, gets it to Fitzgerald, dribbles his way back up across midcourt, guarded tightly there by Dingwell. Height turns around. Oh, spin move, but couldn't get the shot off the first time. Gets it off the second time. Rolls off the fingertips of Donahue. Now Moody trying to go to the basket. Ran into Donahue. And the ball here is going to go back again to Gardiner.
You know, Moody's playing some minutes that I don't think he's typically in the rotation. You know, we've got some guys that are hurt, and he's been playing some really big minutes for him off the bench.
Long look, no good. Moody had been hitting that earlier. Fitzgerald looking to juke here. Drives off the glass, couldn't get it to go. stolen away and then blocked, and a clean block there by Kristen. And the ball here will go back to Skowhegan. We'll take this time to remind you about the professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Dan's and Scott's cremation services. They can help your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. To learn more, visit them online at dsfuneral.com. Today's game also brought to you by KSW Federal Credit Union. Conveniently located in Waterville and Belfast, they provide great lending options. Whether you're buying a car, buying a home, be sure to contact KSW FCU. With online banking and Kasasa, you can do it all. For their hours and more information, visit kswfcu.org. Seeing a lot of big baskets here tonight. Some splashing going on. Also remind you today's game brought to you by Aquarius Pools and Spas, located on Augusta Road in Winslow. Family-owned business with over 20 years of experience with swimming pool installations. Open year-round, they can help with maintenance, sales, including a water lab to come sit and enjoy for free. Call 207-872-5827 or visit aquariuspools.com.
I've never been in the water lab.
I'm really dying to try. I would love to go in. I got to make my way over there in Winslow. Maybe I can make that on the next trip up here.
Yeah.
Coming from Augusta. But that sounds fantastic, especially during the winter. You know, these lower Maine winters.
Oh yeah.
Give me a water lab.
Absolutely.
Very good. All right. Well, right now, Skowhegan going to go to the lab here and try and figure out how they're going to win this game. They're up 57-41. They got to hold on to it for the next 4:29.
Rebounding is the right chemistry.
There you go. Nicely done. As this one knocked away from Donahue. Who has more fun than us? 4:25 to go here in the fourth. Skowhegan trying to get a bucket. This one off the glass and in. K.O. Fairley with the bucket. Gardiner now looking to try and get inside the paint. Along the right side, Kristen drives, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Height. Now time becomes a bigger factor. You go under 4 minutes here.
And now you're patient, you run your offense, you get touches in the paint just like that.
Fairly outside, Height, nope. Off the rim to Donahue and down.
Windex.
Yep.
Nice rebound.
16 tonight for Ryan Donahue. And a bunch of rebounds to go with it. A double-double for sure.
I've been counting in my head. I believe that is number 14.
I was going to say, big night for him. And another one falls through for Gardiner. Face Moody there with the bucket.
Trade back and forth all night with this pace, with this lead.
Here's a chance for Fitzgerald. Goes behind the back. Now over to Height. Back out again to Fitzgerald. Back out by midcourt. Offensive foul there. And certainly Brady Peacock helping the cause.
Fitzgerald dipped his shoulder.
Yep. Today's game being brought to you by Sonny's Pizza in Fairfield, offering pizza, subs, sandwiches, salads, and delivery. Check out their meal deals. Call them at 207-453-7624. Today's game also brought to you by Maine State Credit Union. They're devoted to improving their members' financial lives as Moody cashes in. And they are committed to improving not just the financial lives of their members, but also their bottom line. From the CEO to the tellers in the lobby, they embrace this mission every day, whether it's in person, online, or over the phone. You belong at Maine State Credit Union. Visit any of their branches in Waterville, Augusta, Gray, or Rockland. Call 207-623-1851.
Gardiner's got to get aggressive here. They've got to really get in the passing lanes.
This one no good on the shot by Fitzgerald from the corner. And underneath the basket here, another foul against Gardiner. And Donahue will go to the line.
What a strong rebound that was. He was caught underneath the rim. He went back underneath his defender to get that rebound. That was an amazing rebound.
Donahue here at the line. Nothing but net. Donahue with the second one upcoming. 2:41 to go here as he cashes in on another one. Game being brought to you by New Dimensions Federal Credit Union, here to brighten spirits, lighten financial burdens with specials like their Christmas loan, fuel loan, and skip a payment program. You can focus on what matters most this season with locations in Skowhegan, Waterville, and Winslow. Stop by or visit newdimensionsfcu.com. As this one bounces over to the corner, handled here as Keo Fairley tries to get himself out of the corner, stolen away. Gardiner gets the ball back as Rivera tries to drive. We're going to get a pushing foul here with 2:14 to go in the fourth. 63-46, the lead for Skowhegan. And we're going to see some fresh faces into the game for the Riverhawks.
I don't think Gardiner thinks this game's done. Coach Netto's put his bench in.
Yep. So coming in is Jack Fitzpatrick, also providing some defense there on that play is Josh Fitzgerald, the sophomore. And it'll be brought back up the floor here by Jack Fitzpatrick. Also Caden Pelletier into the game, the young freshman. Always good to get some of these guys minutes as they continue to mature and develop.
You never know when it's going to pay off.
Fitzgerald there trying to help out, and got a bucket there by the Riverhawks.
Nice little floater in the lane.
There's another try for Gardiner back the other way, no good. And stolen away here by the Tigers. Trace Moody with the steal, up ahead to Peacock for two, and the bucket, he'll go to the line. So he gets the bucket, and he'll go to the charity stripe to try and climb back in this one, but Skowhegan pretty much has already put a bow around this one.
Yeah.
Take this time to remind you about Thomas College in Waterville, consistently ranked as a top college in Maine for social mobility by U.S. News and World Report. Thomas College provides a one-of-a-kind guaranteed job program to help students advance faster in their career. Thomas College is your pathway to a promising future, guaranteed. To learn more, visit thomas.edu. Today's game also brought to you by FormTech Maine in Clinton. They're looking to expand its machining workforce. During the past 55 years, FormTech has expanded its manufacturing facility and now employs more than 80 people. Watch for their commercial on this broadcast and scan the QR code for more information. 1:21 to go here in the fourth. Also a reminder that Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE @yahoo.com. So heading to the line here is Gardiner's Tegan Gilpatrick. He's a 6'1" forward. And his first one is good. So he's on the board here with 1:21 to go here in the fourth. Second one is good. Skowhegan will come back up the floor. Dribbling it across the line there is Netto. Comes down along the wing. Oh, nice bounce pass there as it was fed by Fitzgerald, but unable to finish in the front court as now Gardiner goes right back the other way, and that one bounces home on a bucket from downtown for Caleb Barnes.
A little reverse spin off the glass.
Comes over to the corner, passed out there by Pelletier as Netto has it, lost his dribble. Got it to Fitzpatrick. Near side, here's Pelletier again. 36 seconds to go. Netto, pop-up jumper's good.
That should do it.
Trying to put the icing on the cake in this one as the Riverhawks lead 67-52. And really the second half this one got away from Gardiner. They had cut it down to 10. Then, of course, you also throw in that injury to Zach Kristen. That didn't help. And then Braden Elliott finds himself on the bench as well. And they lost a lot of their mustard.
Yeah.
So the final score, 67-52, as the Riverhawks get the victory. And it's time now for the precision play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. And see what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com.
And the precision play of the game, we're going to give it to Ryan Donahue. Ryan Donahue with what I had it down in my mind is his 15th rebound, and it was his last rebound of the night. It was the one that secured this game. It was kind of what you could call the nail in the coffin, as he ripped down that rebound, got fouled, and then got straight to the line and then nailed both of his free throws. That right there was a real big hindrance. From that point, the game was pretty much over.
And he did a great job with those rebounds, ends up with a double-double, and certainly impacted this game. Let's go with our Hammond Lumber player of the game, brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com.
Our player of the game tonight, well, he was the precision player of the game, and he's got to be our player of the game tonight, because without his work on the offensive and defensive glass tonight, this game might have been a little bit of a different story. Ryan Donahue, not only did he get it done with his scoring, but he did get it done on the glass.
Yep, 16 points ahead of Matt unofficially, as this one ends in a victory for Skowhegan, and he was one of the keys to the game, and he certainly lived up to that.
You know, the Gardiner Tigers, they can hang their hat on this one. Yeah, the point score and the differential is rather high, but you're asking an awful lot of this team that has had to sustain an injury from last night, play last night, and then they dug themselves a little bit of a hole in the first half. That hole was, well, they tried to climb out of it. They got it down to 10 at one point, but, I mean, they just ran out of gas.
So Skowhegan will win this one. They'll improve their record to 4-8. Gardiner drops to 2-10, and that's going to do it for us here from Skowhegan. For my broadcast partner, Josh Hunt, I'm Greg Glynn. We're glad you could tune in. H. Johnson, great job on the camera. Have a great night, everybody.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
For the past 108 years, we've been along for the ride. From generation to generation, sharing the same hopes and dreams. We understand what you want because we want the same thing. Dependability, affordability, no pressure. In other words, a fair deal. It's a long road, but we've got this together.
The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro Power Max HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
My first experience with KV CAP was when my daughter attended in the fall of 2017. I fell in love with the program and how the teachers were with the students, and I actually decided to switch my major to early childhood education. When I decided to go back to school for my bachelor's degree in early childhood education, KV CAP offered financial support for my tuition and my books so that I could further my career.
Early childhood educators are really able to change the lives of children and families in this community. We work with a lot of families in setting goals and reaching those goals. So not only are we working with the child to help them learn, we're also working with the family to help them make advancements in their life. Working for KV CAP has been beneficial because I know that there's always support and help.
KV CAP supports its employees on many levels. Our insurance programs are amazing with lots of fringe benefits, including massage therapy and acupuncture. Recently we've gotten a weekly CSA box of Farmers Market organic foods weekly.
KV CAP is looking for qualified early childhood staff. If you have a passion for working with young children, visit kvcap.org to apply online today.
Hammond Lumber has earned a level of trust with generations of contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Your home team, Epic View Studios, is giving away 4 front row Maine Celtics tickets. Scan the QR code now and mark your calendar for this epic game on Thursday, March 21st at 7 p.m. at the Portland Expo. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win. Sponsored by Epic View Studios, the leader in live streaming. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies,